There was a young man came over the sea, but I won't have him. There was a young man came over the sea. He came, he says, to marry me, with his head a nodding, his head a nodding, a nodding. My mother told me, open the door, but I won't have him. My mother told me, open the door. I opened the door and he fell on the floor, with his head a nodding, his head a nodding, a nodding. My mother told me, fetch him a chair, but I won't have him. My mother told me, fetch him a chair. I fetched him a chair and he sat like a bear, with his head a nodding, his head a nodding, a nodding. My mother told me, bake him a cake, but I won't have him. My mother told me, bake him a cake. I baked him a cake and it gave him the ache, with his head a nodding, his head a nodding, a nodding. My mother told me, take him to bed, but I won't have him. My mother told me, take him to bed. And in the morn I found he was dead, and his head stopped nodding, his head stopped nodding, stopped nodding.